Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt. On last Let's Play, we had a bar brawl, were summoned by Yennifer and the Nilfgaardians, did some choices in the previous game, redid those choices in the previous game, and met with the King of Nilfgaard, who was a hedgehog at one point. True story. Also, spoiler alert for the Witcher 3 Netflix series. Unless you know who he is. I didn't know. Because he was a hedgehog. Can I take from your garden?
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Okay.
Sharpened yet? Yes? Then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants guild, but the Church of the Eternal Fire and the criminal underworld. At times it is difficult to tell the one from the other. They both display a similar ruthlessness and cynicism that...
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
You know what? I'll write the report myself. You'll need only prepare a clean...
No, I was stealing.
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to. Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
How about that? She's grown up?
It's been years since you trained together at Kaer Morhen.
What happened to her anyways?
A great deal has changed.
You haven't? Not a bit?
I missed those awkward compliments of yours. But let's focus on Ciri, all right?
Right. Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
The Wild Hunt? What could it want from Ciri?
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address. I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood. Her gift. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I'd prefer not to think about it, really.
So where's Ciri been seen, exactly?
In two places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconfirmed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. TRISS MERIGOLD. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you've learned something.
One thing
Question.
before we go. Why didn't you contact me? Didn't need me? Didn't even want to see me?
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard you and Triss made a great couple.
Yen, I'd lost my memory.
Really? That's your excuse? Let's drop it, all right? It's not what you think, or it helped me understand how much I love you. I don't wish to hear it. Any of it.
You seriously don't believe he had memory loss?
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed.
Do they have clocks in
So
this
why
time?
don't I teleport you to Vel and get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me in one piece.
Fuck you.
I
I'm
shall
gonna be a
waiting.
hero. Or at least attempt to be in the Witcher universe. Okay, go and do your magic stuff. With your books. Go on. Does it... I remember that happening prior. Yeah, sure. Like, why did it summon books? Yeah, they ain't gonna need it. Do they need apple juice? Shouldn't leave the lights on. Burns candles. It changed what was in there. Oop. Ah, never mind.
A shame I have no time.
Ambassador Varatra? Yennifer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirn was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwin remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoys, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwin, his ally. This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes and joined Radovid. And so by spring, instead of 2 weak enemies, we had only one powerful one.
What about Kavir?
Kavir values its neutrality, Enough not to lend its armies, or more importantly, even its coin to either side. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir var Emrys will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever, perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron. I advise you well. Avoid him.
We're gonna punch him several times.
Any news from Novigrad? Is the free city still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenford, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships. Novigrad can provide these. Which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty. Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants. I've been stationed in Novigrad
It's like,
for 13
how
years.
does that sound familiar?
First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing more. Skellige has always been a footnote to history, and so it shall remain.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
Okay.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
Yep, my mouse went to sleep again. Hopefully that doesn't make things too bad when I have to click a thing.
How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
Citrus and cloves.
Midnight.
The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
Thanks,
The Emperor
bunches.
is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
There we go. Oh, somebody's got a thing. Gwent. Yeah, later. I said later. Don't even have a deck.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
Fine. I guess those guys aren't affected by weather. I mean, there's what now? I think I screwed myself over here. Yeah, let's leave. They even let me do anything. But let's do this. Okay.
See you.
Wonder why this thing's gone.
Nes hen es clean.
Yeah, I know how the world map works. Go the hangman's tree.
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
It's like the South, like Louisiana or maybe Houston. Certain parts of Houston. I was about to say, we see a lot of things, but not any hanged men. Who put the one all the way like 20 feet up in the air? That's a long way up to hang someone. I didn't see what was the second one. You alright?
Said a hag to a hag. Now here's a full chivalry. Bar your windows tight. Nail an iron stud in the door frame. If only I had milk telling at the doorstep, that'd be sure to keep the demons away.
Was that the horse or was that Geralt? Perhaps you go through all the things.
Come on.
Then both forces attacked, one from either side.
Step away. Chaplin's praying, can't you see?
What's the thing here?
Well of the eternal fire's great. Approach, Witcher.
Okay.
What do you want?
Rejoice, for even a creature as depraved and base in nature as you can serve the glory of the eternal fire.
Well, thanks. You're like a...
Someone must see to the corpses on the battlefield.
What do you call it?
Necrophages defile those not already rotting in mass graves. This is not right.
That's to be my good deed for the day?
A handsomely profitable one, I might add. I know your kind don't work for free.
Well, do you do things for free?
All right, I'll take care of it.
This will count amongst your merits. The more good one works in life, the more hallowed things are. Yes, splendid. Here are the holy oils. Dash generously and set alight, understood? I wish it to flare up to the sky, for the glory of the eternal fire and all that.
Once I've incinerated the bodies, where'll I find you?
I shall be near the bridge to Novigrad.
Hopefully it's not a timed quest, because I don't have any time to do it. I'm just here to collect all the quests, and then I'll do the easiest ones to harder ones, so, you know. Christ. Hi, bitch.
Come on, quick, unbind me.
Hold on a sec. Okay.
What the fuck? Come back! Unbind me before the next one's come.
When they come, I'll tend to them. Meanwhile, let's you and me chat. Like to know who I'm untying.
John Verdon. Served in the 10th Maribor Division.
Long way from your army.
The army don't exist no more. Black Ones smashed it to bits. I scarpered off into the woods just before that happened. Joined a group of refugees. Fucking bursting with patriotism they were. Soon as they learned I'd abandoned Temeria in her hour of need, they beat me down. Tied me up like a turkey, left me to the drowners.
I feel a bit fishy about this guy. Well, we'll untie him, I guess.
Fine, I'll help.
Oh, thanks. For a minute there, I was almost sure you'd leave me to die. I'd like to thank you somehow, but I've not a chip crown to my name.
Tough. I'll take the loss.
Thanks, Witcher. May you prosper on the path.
John Verdun. I'm gonna actually look him up. Maybe he's a cannibal rapist or something. Probably. Yep, that was a bad thing. Can I, still kill him?
Faster.
That's definitely a... Hey, I'm gonna try and do a nice thing or something like that. But then it's... just... We'll meet him again someday, probably.
Ah! A stranger! Saw him over there!
Jack up! Strangers coming! Run for your lives!
I'll not give her up. Not on me life.
Okay, look at this notice board. Ooh, pancakes.
So I'll slaughter her myself. Hide her corpse.
Looking for a man. Goes by Hendrik.
What you want with him?
Want to talk to him.
What about?
Give me a bottle of something strong.
You gotta go. I'll open the back way for you.
Got company. Who is it?
Innkeep! Vodka!
Who's this?
Brave warrior, looks like. Got 2 swords, see?
Oi, great boy. What's the point of having 2 swords?
Wonder if he keeps an extra prick in his trousers too.
You fucking deaf? Gonna say who you are? Or do I need to loosen your tongue with me knife?
I'm a witcher. Heard you wondering about my swords. Well, one's for monsters, the other for humans. Only got 1 prick, though, in case you're wondering about that, too.
Don't touch him. Don't even look at him. Worse than lepers, that lot.
Saw one in action once. Killed a half dozen. Blood everywhere. Freak didn't even show a drop of sweat.
Got the stench of corpses on him.
If you want a rest, come with me. Or the bench you can use.
I step in the hut, and there's the bumpkin with
Why am I
the
hurt?
your son. That's on the pretty side, I think to myself.
I see. Oh, it's his daughter.
Do I sit?
Thanks for not starting a row with those swine.
I don't generally poke my nose in other people's business.
Looking to stay the night?
No. I'm looking for Hendrik.
Man lives in Heatherton.
Don't know where that is.
Other side of the hill. Looked that away this morning, saw a strange glow. Imperial's on the raid, perhaps. But who knows?
Anything else you can tell me about Hendrik?
Odd fellow. Arrived from who knows where and for no apparent reason. Shacked up with a widow whose husband was stabbed for a scrap of bread.
Baron's men don't like strangers.
Aye, he stays out of their way. Always seems to know when they're coming. Always manages to disappear.
Thanks, Innkeep.
Okay. By the way, do you have any cards?
Greetings.
Wait, are we at the thing here?
Wouldn't mind a drink. Show me what...
Oh, you don't got no cards. Oh wait, you do. Take that, and that, and that, and that, and that. You want some meats?
Bloody Baron. How'd he get that moniker? There a story to it?
A time ago, when he was still in the army, some Blackens had holed up in a dye works. Baron and his men were ordered to take it. Others might have bided their time, starved him out, but the Baron's an hasty one, attacked straight away. The Blackens surrendered. Baron and his men took most of them alive, but one of his blokes knocked over a vat of red dye. It all ran into the river. Folk took to saying that the river flowed red with blood, that the Baron had slaughtered his prisoners to a man. Been known as the Bloody Baron ever since.
Kind of ironic.
Well, a week before, he'd massacred a whole squadron in Ingholm, but far fewer heard that story.
Baron's not from around here, right?
He's Temerian, but from other parts. Folk say he deserted along with his company. Showed up here one day with his stragglers. They'd all had enough of the wandering. So they took the old lord's castle, and the Baron became master of Crow's Perch. Reckon once the Blackens feel sure they hold the land, they'll let him keep Crow's Perch. Give him a true title.
Okay, that's enough from me, I guess.
Farewell.
Well, that's gonna be the end of this Let's Play, so I'd like to thank you all for watching. Please comment, cause like comments, tell me what you like, dislike, tips, tricks, otherwise. If you like my YouTube and would like to see it grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out other videos too. Well, help it grow, please remember to spay and neuter the animals to help control the pet population. Good God, there's lots of quests all about on notice boards and this and that and the other thing. Shouldn't have let that one guy go. Yes. I mean, I can't do that one. Yeah, it's level 32. I could always just check the notice board, I could. Spay neuter animals. And until next time, let's say, me, GamerWolfSix of Witcher 3. See ya.